So hello friends, welcome back to today's tutorial. So in this tutorial, I will show you how to do some basic calculations in Excel, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, and divide. So if you are new to Excel, this is just perfect place for you to start. So without wasting time, let us jump right in. So here you can see I have these signs that we will use in Excel to do this. So starting with addition, we will use the plus sign or the sum function. Then subtraction will use the minus function. Then multiplication will use the asterisk or the product function. Then division we will use the / function. So without wasting time, once you open your Excel file and you have your data here, the first thing that I want us to do is how to add in Excel. So how do we do that? So let us start with the addition. Then suppose we want to do to calculate the total quantity of all the fruits here in this data. So we will come to a new cell down here. Then we will click equal to. Let us start with using the function the sum function. Then I will show you how you can use the addition sign. So you will click on sum function like that. Then you will highlight all the data that you want to add and then close your parentheses, then hit enter. Then you will find out that this the total product is here, and you can look at the formula bar place where now when I click on this total, this formula will display here. I will ask you to or request you to use the sum function in all of your calculations rather than the plus function, because Excel is built to remember or if you want to change any number here, it will still add to the totals that you want to get. So for example, let me change 5 to 15 like that. When I hit enter, you find out that the total is still changing because it is reading this formula. It is using this formula to do that. But if you also want to use the plus function, let's say for example you have a number like 10, then you enter, then you have a number like 20, then you want to give your answer down here, your answer. So if you come down here, sorry, and you want to give your answer, and then if you come down here and you use a plus sign, it will be very simple because you just come down here, then say equal to. Once it's equal to, you click on this number, then you put there a plus, then you also click on this, then you hit enter. Then you will still now also receive your end product. But look at this, this is not the formula, this is not the case, this is not the formula. But if you use the sum function, it will be the best. So I will urge you to use the sum function. Then secondly, what we will do is how to subtract in Excel. So now let's subtract. Let's subtract or find the difference between the quantity of apples and mangoes. So let's say for example I want to subtract this value and this value. Let's find a new cell here. So you click enter, then you click on this cell, then you will enter the minus function, then you click on this cell, then you click enter. Then that is how you have subtracted the quantity of apples from mangoes. That is 10 minus 3, that is will give you 7. And you can see the formula, it's here. Then the next thing that I want us to do is how to multiply in Excel. How to multiply in Excel. So let's multiply now. So we will calculate the total value of each fruit. The total value of each fruit by multiplying price and quantity. We will be multiplying this value with this. So we get the total value here. How do we do that? This is very simple. We will come here and put equal to, then you can go here, click on this value, then you will use the asterisk function, then you also click on this value, then you click enter. So once you click enter, you find out that 0.5 multiplied by 10, you get 5. You can see the formula that we have used here. Let me undo so that I can use the product function. If you click enter, then you key in the product function, product, you can see it will give you some product function. it will give you some functions down here, but I just want to use the normal product function. Then I'll click on this value. Then I'll also click on this value. So once you click on this value, you just highlight this value like this. Then close your bracket, then hit enter. So you find out that when you click on this formula or when you click on this value, you can see your formula here in the formula bar. So if I want to autofill, I want to do the multiplication for all of these, for all the apples, the banana, orange, and the mangoes. I'll not go ahead and key in every formula that the way I have used up here. I can just use what we call the autofill handle by just coming here, clicking, putting my cursor here, then it will immediately give me a plus sign. Then I can drag it down like this up to where I want it. Then I will let go. Then you can see my numbers will immediately autofill in this field. Or I can also undo, then show you the other way to do that. You can bring your cursor here. Once it shows you a black plus sign, you just double click on it, then your values will come down here. So that is how you can multiply your values in Excel. Then the next thing that I want us to do is how to divide in Excel. So finally, let's divide. Suppose you want to know the price per fruit from the total value and quantity. So let's say, for example, you want to know to divide the total value by the quantity to get the unit price. So let's say you have your unit price here, then you want to divide this from this. You just use the equal sign like this, then you click on this value, then you'll use the forward slash, click on the on this value, then you click enter, then you get 2. That is how you can divide your 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 quantity of the quantity price of apples and the total value so that you can get the unit price. So always use cell references like the formula that we have used here. You can see I'm using the product formula, but I'm using the cell references rather than just typing the number manually. Always use the cell references instead of typing the number directly, and that way if your number is changed or given something else, like for example, let's say I change this number to 2, you find out that um, this value will also change because Excel is applying the formula to the way you have commanded it. So, and that is it. You have just learned how to add, to subtract, to multiply, and to divide in Excel. So practice with the sample data and you will be comfortable in no time. So don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more easy Excel tips. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.